the floor had dropped out from under me. It felt like I was replacing my mom's body in that medical bed.
Months after Erin McBride lost her mother to a rare uterine cancer, Erin received the diagnosis that she had a brain tumor.
They were initially saying that my brain tumor was inoperable, that there was nothing that I could do.
Weeks later, the McBrides found out they were expecting their second child. The prognosis, they were told, looked grim.
I'm like, no, this isn't how our story is going to end.
The McBrides went down to Mass General for a second opinion. And with that came a sign of hope.
All the doctors, they all said that it was okay for me to continue on with the pregnancy.
The plan was to have their baby. Then Erin would have brain surgery. So they pushed on. A few months later, they would hold their gender reveal at Erin's mother's grave. They were having a baby boy. But it was then Erin's seizures worsened, having one every 3 minutes.
I just kept having seizure after seizure after seizure.
They rushed to the hospital. The plan would change. Erin would undergo brain surgery while still pregnant with their son.
They had to wake her up halfway through to re-oxygenate the fetus.
The second that I woke up from surgery, of course, that was the first question I had. How's the baby? And luckily, they said that he did okay.
Doctors were able to remove 50% of the tumor. The other half was too risky to try. Erin was supposed to spend 2 weeks in rehab recovering from surgery, but she didn't need it. Her strength mirroring that of her mother's.
That's the moment I knew my wife was tougher than I am.
Can you walk down the hallway? Can you climb these stairs? It's rewarding to see that I was able to still do everything the way I used to be able to.
Their son William was born in July. He spent 2 weeks in the NICU. One of the moments they felt a weight came off their shoulders was when they were finally able to bring William home.
Cameron got to hold her brother for the first time. And even at that point, we still had such a long road ahead of us because I still had to go through radiation and chemotherapy to follow.
Erin began the next round of treatment, making her trips to Boston about more than just a visit to the hospital, adding in a bike ride or a run to help focus on the good.
I really don't know how long my life's going to be. I might have a regular lifespan, but I might have slightly shorter lifespan.
Now this next trip to Boston will start in Hopkinton as a 26.2-mile victory lap for Mass General Hospital for saving her and her son's lives and to celebrate all that she's overcome.
So I really enjoy every day, every moment, as if it was my last.
Truly so strong, and Erin doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon. She has many more marathons she wants to run in the future, and we are wishing her all the best of luck. WMUR's Sean McDonald is also running the marathon this year for Teddy's team in support of stroke and heart disease research. You can scan the QR code on your screen with your smartphone or follow the link on WMUR.com. We are just over 50% of the way to our $50,000 goal with just 11 days to go. You can watch the 129th Boston Marathon right here on WMUR on April 21st. Coverage starts at 5 a.m. WMUR is the exclusive New Hampshire broadcast partner for the marathon.